Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now there was a time here in these United States when conservatives were as smart as liberals. I know that's hard to believe, but it is true. William F. Buckley was a brilliant mind. Dwight Eisenhower was not a good speaker. He was pretty plain smoking, but he was no dummy. And Richard Nixon may have been vulgar, devious, dishonest, and paranoid, but he was no dummy. I could go on. But then what happened somewhere along the line, a streak of anti-intellectualism broke out among conservatives. And it went from anti-intellectualism to pro-stupidism. So now conservatives, they don't trust smart people, even other conservatives who just happen to be smart. The most prominent conservative voices right now are Rush Limbaugh, Glenn Beck, and the folks at Fox News. And you will not find an intellectual giant among them. It is in fact standard operating procedure among conservatives to reject out of hand anything that scientists say, while accepting without question even the most ludicrous assertions in the Bible. So it should be no surprise that when conservative ideas are implemented, they end in disaster. The father of modern-day conservatism is Ronald Reagan, an intellectual midget to begin with, whose brain was then ravaged by Alzheimer's disease. So for much of his term, Nancy Reagan was actually running the White House. He began the conservative ideology of coddling the rich while demonizing the poor and ignoring the middle class. He lowered taxes for the rich, and when the deficit exploded, he raised taxes on the middle class 7 times. Lyndon Johnson's Great Society programs had actually totally, or at least almost totally, eliminated hunger in the U.S. Reagan ended those programs. The growth in income inequality started under Reagan and has increased exponentially since then. Part of that has been the decline of unions. Ronald Reagan was very, very anti-union. And you can see, if you get a graph that shows the decline of people who are in unions, it will correspond with the increase in income inequality almost exactly. And the 5 conservatives of the U.S. Supreme Court gave a huge gift to the 1% when they decided that money is speech and that the legal fiction that corporations are people was actually a reality. And we've seen what a disaster that has been. Conservatives have also decided that diplomacy is weakness and war is the way to go. And that has been a disaster too. And there's more disasters in the future if they get their way. And it was the conservative dream of deregulation that led to the 2008 economic collapse. The idea that if you leave corporate America alone, they will do the right thing is so absurd, it's laughable. But conservatives continue to insist that regulating corporations is a bad thing. See, it doesn't matter with conservatives that all of these ideas have been proven to be wrong. It doesn't matter. Conservatives firmly believe that those ideas are right. And it's just like their faith in the Bible. It doesn't matter that they have been proven to be wrong. when it comes to faith, facts don't matter. Thanks for listening.